Hi, welcome to our Healthy Lifestyles yoga class. My name is Tammy. I work for the Salt Lake County, actually for the library department, and I am at the Whitmore branch. I'm also a certified yoga instructor, so I'm happy to guide you through a yoga class today. So if you have a yoga mat, that's great. It's nice to have a sticky mat, help you not slide during your practice. Another great prop for yoga is a yoga block. If you have two, that would be great. If you don't, you're welcome to just use a blanket and fold it up, and that will give you access as well, same as a block would. Another great yoga prop is a strap. If you do not have a yoga strap, then a good alternative is a towel or a belt. Wear some comfortable clothes that you can move in, and let's get started. So come on down to your mat. This is easy seat where your legs are folded up. You're welcome to stay here in easy seat. Or if you'd like, let's come into hero's pose. So for hero's pose, you're going to fold your legs back behind you and sit on your heels. You can adjust a little bit and just sit right in between your heels. You're going to open them up. Hands can just rest on your thighs for a moment. And let's do one round of breath together. Go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale nice and slow through your nose. Pause and hold your breath for just a moment at the top, and then exhale out your mouth. Beautiful. Go ahead and open your eyes. Inhale your arms up and overhead, and exhale, twist. Left hand to right knee. Right hand comes behind you and look over your right shoulder. Your right fingertips might touch the floor, or they can just hover in space. Inhale back through center, bring your arms up with you, and exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind you, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhaling up through center, exhale, hands to heart center, and let's fold. So let your fingertips come in front of you, and sorry, I'm going to go off camera a little bit. Fingertips head towards me. See if you can rest your forehead down on the floor. On an inhale, come back up, bring your arms with you. Let's do it again. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to fold, but arms different. Bring your arms back by your toes, and this time fold forward again. See if you can get your forehead down to the floor or the mat and hold on to your heels. And inhale, back up again. A couple of shoulder rolls just to warm up. Shoulders up and back, and then maybe back and forward. Good, and then let's come to tabletop position. So we're going to come to hands and knees. Shoulders are over wrists and hips are over knees. You might hear things popping as we start moving. Inhale, cow pose, your belly drops. Your tailbone goes up and gaze goes up. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin and round your spine. And then flow through this, your breath, your movement. As you inhale, come to cow pose. As you exhale, cat. And let's do this for about 3 or 4 rounds of breath. So yoga isn't for the flexible. Yoga is for the willing. Most of us come to yoga not flexible at all, but we're willing to give it a try. So if you'd like an intention for class today, something to focus on, let's focus on being willing to give it a try. Beautiful. Come to a neutral spine. We're going to thread the needle. On an inhale, right arm goes up to the sky, gaze to follow. Exhale, thread the needle. Shoot that right arm between your left arm and left thigh. Right side of your face comes all the way down to the mat. If it doesn't reach, grab your blanket or your block and set it right here. Then your left hand can stay where it is, or maybe you extend it forward to the top of the mat. Let's just stay and breathe for a moment. Plant your left hand. Inhale, rewind your right arm out, back up, and return to tabletop. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Let your left side body, shoulder, side of your face come down to the mat or your block. Right arm can extend straight to the top of your mat. And again, you can close your eyes. Be here for a few rounds of breath. Plant your right hand. As you inhale, start to rewind. Left arm goes up for a twist here and return to tabletop position. Beautiful. Right arm goes forward, palm towards midline. Left foot goes back. Flex your toes back towards your body. Gaze is down. And just hold this balanced pose for a moment. Use your fingertips of your left hand. And I press really hard into the top of my right foot onto the mat as well to help with balance. On an exhale, round your spine like we did in cat and let elbow and knee touch. And then come back out. Return to tabletop. Let's do the other side. So left arm forward, palm to midline. Right foot goes back. Flex the right toes towards your body. Gaze is down. See if you can find some balance and stillness even. On your next exhale, bring elbow to knee. You're going to tuck your chin, round your spine. Extend back out again. And then return to tabletop. Beautiful. Tuck your toes. And on an exhale, down dog. I'm going to tuck my shirt in for a minute. Exhale, down dog. Hips go high. Then once you're here, let's just move for a moment. Pedal your legs. Bend one knee and then the other. While you're bending your right knee, see if you can get your left heel closer to the mat, and then vice versa. Continue breathing. Don't hold your breath. Just gently pedal out. Spread your fingertips nice and wide and then press into your hands so that your hips go higher and your chest melts closer to the ground and your thighs. And then gaze is between your legs, maybe knees, maybe you're gazing at your ankles. On an inhale, come high up on your tiptoes. And as you exhale, tiptoe all the way up to meet your hands in a forward fold at the top of your mat. I'm just going to turn so you can see me, but you're welcome to stay right where you are. So tuck your chin. Press your chest closer to your thighs. If your fingertips don't touch the floor, this is another great place for a block so you can rest your hands and let your head hang heavy. We're just going to stay here for a moment. You can come to ragdoll pose, so reach for opposite elbows and let your arms frame your head. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. You can sway your torso from side to side like an elephant trunk. Release your fingertips back down, either to the mat or a block. See if you can relax in your forward fold. See if you can stretch your spine longer and straighten your legs. So we want our head to continue to hang heavy. We want our legs to straighten more and more and our hips to go higher. On an inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins. Your back is straight. Gaze is down. It's like you're making a number 7 with your body. This is called halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. On an inhale, rolling up to standing mountain, Tadasana. Yeah. Roll your shoulders just a couple of times again. Good. Hands to heart center. And exhale, folding right back down. Plant your hands and step back to high plank. So right foot followed by left. Shoulders are stacked over wrists, heels are stacked over toes. And then exhale to down dog. And then we're gonna flow through a sequence here. And we're just gonna keep adding on. On an inhale, right leg rises for three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot between your hands. You're welcome to adjust as you need to get it up there. Drop down to your left knee. You can untuck left toes. Low lunge, arms up and overhead. Bring your hands down to the mat. We're going to come to half splits. So you're going to shift back so that your hips are over your left knee. Right leg is straight. Right toes are pressing back towards your face. And just using fingertips down on the mat for support. And just trying to stretch your chest down this leg. You'll feel it along the back of your right leg. Remember, we don't have to be flexible, we just have to be willing. Bend your right knee, tuck your left toes, come up high, and step your left foot forward to meet your right in a forward fold. Inhale to chair pose. You're going to sit back in an imaginary chair. Weight is in your heels. Lift your toes up, place them back down. You should be able to see your toes when you look down. Chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. That's that number 7 with our body. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. We're in a low lunge. Keep your right hand down. Dragonfly twist, left arm goes up. Return to our low lunge. Left foot steps back, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your right toes. Inhale, arms up for a low lunge. Bring your hands down, half splits. You're going to shift back. So hips are over your right knee. Left leg is straight. Point your left toes back towards your face. You're going to lengthen the spine and fold to whatever depth works for you. You're really going to feel this along the back of your left leg. Keep breathing. Bend your left foot. Tuck your right toes, come up, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bring your torso up, but then sit down in your imaginary chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Make that number 7. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Left foot steps back. Dragonfly twist on this side. Left hand goes down. Right arm goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back, high plank. and down dog. Let's do that sequence again a little bit quicker. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee. Crescent low lunge. Half splits. Bringing it forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot goes back. Dragonfly twist, right hand down, left arm up. Return to your low lunge, step your foot back, high plank, down dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your knee, untuck. We've got a crescent low lunge. Half splits. Bend that left knee, come up off of your right knee. Forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Plant your hand, dragonfly twist. Right arm is up. Low lunge. Step back to high plank. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Pedal out your legs. Let's keep going. We're going to add on. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Legs stay the same. Torso comes up. Beautiful. You've got a bend in your right leg. Left leg is straight. You're on your left toes. Nice. Straighten your right leg. Bending forward. Fingertips to the mat. Press your right hip back. Left hip forward. Kind of a crescent pyramid pose. Right leg can be bent if you need to. Straight if you don't. Beautiful. Bend your right leg. Step your left leg up to meet it. Inhale, chair. Been here before. Lots of chairs today. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg goes back. Low lunge. Dragonfly twist. Right hand down. Left arm up. Back to low lunge. High plank, and down dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Legs stay the same. Torso comes up. Arms with it. A crescent pyramid. Left leg is straight. Folding forward. Hands can come down to the mat. Left knee can be bent or straight, whatever you need. Bend your left knee now for a movement. Step forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high, or halfway lift rather. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back, low lunge. Plant your left hand, right arm opens up, dragonfly twist. Low lunge. Step back to high plank. And down dog. All right, let's do that one again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Pyramid crescent. Bend your right leg, step forward, chair. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back, low lunge. Dragonfly twist, left arm up. Low lunge. High plank. Down dog. Left side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Legs stay the same, torso up. Straighten your left leg, a crescent pyramid, folding down. Bend your left leg, step forward, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, left leg back. Dragonfly twist, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. And down dog. Pedal for a moment. Side out, breathe in through your nose, side out your mouth. All right, let's keep going. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Been here before. All right, we're gonna add on stargazer. Gonna bring your arms back behind, interlace your fingers, straighten your arms, puff up your chest, gaze can go up. On your next exhale, fold, and arms come away from your back if they can. If not, that's okay. Release your hands to your back, unclasp them, fingertips come towards the mat. We're going to launch off that back leg and come to standing splits. So you're starting to keep your right leg straight, torso's headed down, and you're going to just kick your left leg up behind you as much as you can. Step forward, forward fold, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back. This time, drop your knee. And you're going to circle sweep your left arm back and behind you. You can open up your left knee a little bit. If your toes start to open, let your knee open. See if you can sink lower into this right hip. I've kind of rocked onto my side a little bit. And I reach back behind me. And I look that way. Sort of a modified lizard. Gently rewind, coming back to half splits. So you're going to roll back a little bit. So right hip is over right knee. Straighten your left leg. Toes flex to your body, half splits. We've been here before a few rounds ago. Nice. Come forward, plant your hands, step back, high plank, and down dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stargazer, interlace your fingers. Puff up your chest, gaze is up. On your next exhale, we're going to fold forward. Legs stay the same. Hands come away from your back. If they can, if not, no worries. Lower your hands down, gently unclasp. Fingertips to the mat and launching off that back foot for standing splits. Left leg is straight. Right leg kicks up, but keep your hips level. We're not opening up. We want to keep everything straight. Keep breathing. Step forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Drop to your left knee, untuck those toes, plant your left hand. Let your right knee fall open. Circle sweep your right arm back behind. You're kind of rolling down onto your left hip. Bring that right arm forward, half split. So rock your body back. We want left hip over left knee, right leg straight. And lengthen your spine and then fold. Bend your right knee, rolling forward. Find your low lunge, high plank, down dog. Let's do that side one more time. Right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stargazer. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, release, standing splits. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Right foot steps back for low lunge. Come down to your knee. Right hand stays down. Open up your left knee. Circle sweep left arm back behind. Come back. Half splits. Rock back so right hip's over right knee. Left leg is straight. We're trying to fold over that left leg. Coming forward, find your low lunge, high plank, down dog. All right, left side, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stargazer. Folding on your next exhale. Place your fingers, come to the mat. Launching off, left foot is straight. Half split, standing split. Bring the right leg forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg goes back. Drop to your knee. Left hand down. Right arm circle sweeps back behind you. Gaze to follow. Rewind the right hand. Half splits. Gonna rock back. Left hip over left knee. Right leg is straight. Folding forward. Bringing yourself forward to low lunge. Step your right foot back. High plank, down dog. All right, we're gonna add on one more time. Good job, great work. All right, inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Been here before, lots of crescents. Stargazer, puff up your chest. This time we're going to move to warrior three. So you're going to launch all the way off that back foot. Right leg is straight. Flex your left toes back towards your body. Hands away from your low back if you can. If you fall out, like me, just come back in again. All right, release your fingers, standing splits. Bring your left leg forward. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Come down to your knee. And open up your left knee. Left arm circle sweeps back. And this time, if you can, grab a hold of your right foot and bring it in. If you can't reach, if they can't, touch, just reach in that direction. Totally. And then gaze over your left shoulder. Beautiful. Rewind. Tuck your right toes. Get your knee up off of the mat. Step back. High plank. And down dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Left leg rises. Exhale. Low lunge. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Stargazer. Puff up your chest. Warrior three. Launch off that back foot. Gazes down. Flex your right toes towards your body. Release your hands gently. Come to standing split. Your right leg might be able to go up more, maybe not. That's okay. We're giving it a try. Bring your right leg forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back. Come down on your knees. Open up your right knee and foot. Circle sweep your right arm back behind. Grab those toes if you can. Look over your right shoulder. If not, just reach in that direction. Rewind. Come to low lunge. High plank. Down dog. Beautiful. Last sequence, last time. Right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stargazer, warrior three. Release your fingers, standing splits. Left leg to join right foot. Chair pose. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg goes back, come down to your knee. Open up your left knee and left foot, circle sweep your left arm, reaching for right foot. Good job. Circle sweep back, low lunge. High plank, down dog. Last time, left side, you can do it. Good work. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stargazer. Warrior 3. Release your fingertips, standing splits. Point your toes. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Last chair pose. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back. Come down to your knee. Left hand plants. Open up your right foot and right knee. Right arm circle sweeps back. That left foot. Rewind. Tuck your left toes. Get that knee up and off so you can come to high plank and down dog. Beautiful. That was a long sequence. Pedal out your legs. Come down to your knees. Good work. That was a long time. That was almost 30 minutes. Beautiful. Let's come to a wide-legged child's pose. So let your knees come out to the long edge of the mat. Sit back on your heels. And then walk your fingertips up towards the top of the mat. And let your forehead come down on the mat. Let's stay for 3 rounds of breath. Rock your forehead from side to side. Just gently massage out. Come up enough that you can kind of walk your feet back towards center. And we're going to come to puppy dog pose. So keep your hips over your knees and then walk your hands forward. Forehead comes to the mat. So it's really similar to child's pose, except that you're keeping your hips high. If you want to go a little deeper, you can let your chin come to the mat, but it is much deeper on your shoulders and arms. So if that's uncomfortable, just bring your forehead right back to the mat. You don't need to do your chin. On up, and then just come to a seat, and we'll come to bound ankle. So for this one, we're going to let the soles of our feet touch. Knees will go out wide, kind of like butterfly wings. You can have your heels in close to your body or out, whatever feels good. So this one, you're starting to feel kind of along your hips, maybe the inside of your legs. I like to hold on to my toes. If you can't, that's okay. And just breathe. You're welcome to stay here. If you'd like, as you exhale, you can fold forward a little bit. Inhaling up. Nice. And then let's open up our heels and come to a seated wide-legged seat. Beautiful. So we're kind of coming to a straddle here. If you find yourself kind of rocking back on your hips, like your hips tilt you back, you're welcome to sit up on a block. So I actually often sit on a block, but I'm just sitting on like that far edge, barely the edge of the block. And I open up my legs, try to keep my heels on the mat, just gives a little cushion. And then I just gently kind of rock myself forward and off my block. That just kind of helps to tip my hips forward. So remember again, yoga isn't necessarily about being flexible, it's about being willing. So let's be willing to try this pose out. If this is enough sensation for you, stay here. If you can do a little bit more, you're welcome to forward fold to whatever depth feels okay and feels good to you. You'll feel a stretch along the inside of the thighs. You might feel it on the back of your hips. If you've been sitting a lot, opening this up might feel really nice. Inhale, coming up, and if you'd like, just kind of turn and walk over to the right. Whatever depth you can go is great. Kind of pull a little bit on your right hand to twist a little more. You can add in anything that feels good. If you want, you can hold on to your right toes and pull. If you can't reach your right toes yet, there's nothing wrong with that. Grab your strap or your belt towel, put it around the ball of your right foot, and then just gently pull this direction. You don't want any sharp pain. You want sensation, but really pay attention to how that feels. If there is sharp pain, lift up. Don't fold so deep. Alright, let's see if we can stay deep. But then kind of walk through center. You're doing this little half circle over to the left. And then again, you can just plant your palms. I kind of pull into my left arm on my sticky mat to be able to pull my torso, twist it a little more. You can hold on to those left toes if you want. If left toes aren't accessible yet, that's all right. That's why we have a strap. Get the strap around the ball of your left foot and then gently pull. Keep breathing. Nice. Inhale, back up. Beautiful. Touch your toes if you can. No worries if you can't. Beautiful. All right, I want to do 2 more poses before we're done. So if you've been sitting a lot more recently since we've been doing our social distancing and staying at home, which I have, been watching a lot more TV at night, which is more sitting for me. So this sitting brings us into flexion, which brings our thighs up closer to our body, so we're flexing those hip flexors, which is really just uncomfortable and gives me some low back pain over time. So we're just going to kind of extend back out and get some stretching that way. So we're going to do extension. So bring your legs in, we're going to roll over and come to Sphinx pose. So let your legs go out back behind you, untuck your toes, kind of wiggle so your legs are together, kind of like a mermaid tail. And then Sphinx pose. We'll come down to our forearms, but our forearms are making a number 11. Palms are down. And then chest is just kind of lifted, but bring your shoulders down. We're not hunching or really lifting. But it might feel nice in your low back. And then we have this extension from our thighs, right? So our legs are going away rather than bending closer. That we do in sitting, we're bringing them away. And we felt some of this in that crescent lunge with that back leg. Ooh, Charlie horse in my foot. So if you get weird things, you can always tuck those toes. Let's go just a little bit deeper, and then we'll do a spinal twist and be done. So kind of open your legs so it's a V shape. Toes are pointed, and we're gonna lift up if this feels okay. We're gonna come up into seal pose. If it feels uncomfortable, come back down to this Sphinx pose. So if you want a little deeper, we're going to plant our hands underneath our shoulders and then we're going to lift. So my arms are straight. The eye of my elbow is headed towards the top of my mat. My legs are making a V shape. My toes are pointed. I keep getting weird Charlie horses. I'm going to tuck my toes. If you're not getting Charlie horses, then untuck your toes. I don't know why. But I'm getting this little back bend, arch in my back, and a nice extension with my legs going away from my hips. It's really nice. So this seal pose or Sphinx pose is great. Again, if you're sitting a lot, get that extension of your hips. Nice, beautiful. All right, lower back down. And then let's just finish with the supine twist. So gracefully, roll over onto your back. If you have a ponytail in, you can let go of your ponytail because it will be uncomfortable on the back of your head. All right, have your legs up into your chest. Wrap your hands either around your shin or just hold on to your shins below your knees and gently rock from side to side. I come all the way down onto my elbow and kind of use it as a kickstand to really be able to massage out my low back and all the way onto the side of my hips. So come as deep as is comfortable. Next time you're in the middle, stop. Arms out to a T, palms are up. And then exhale, supine twist. Bring your legs over to the right. I apologize if I'm going off camera. So stacking your knees, stacking your hips to the right and gaze to the left. Let's just stay here for about 3 rounds of breath. If knees do not come down to the mat, you can rest them on a block. One more side. So bring your legs up through center. Maybe you want to hold on to your shins and just kind of shimmy. I feel like I got a little off there. All right. Straighten everything. Arms to a T, palms up, supine twist over to the left. So we're going to stack our knees, stack our hips, and gaze goes to the right. 3 rounds of breath on this side. Beautiful. Come back through center. Can rock from side to side one more time. Nice, and then just gently roll up. Come to easy seat, back where we started. Inhale, arms up overhead through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out your mouth, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Again, my name's Tammy. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today, and namaste.